If you're an American, how do you know that the Israeli States of America is gearing up for another forever war? Uh, First and foremost, in my opinion, this is a war that can't be won by Iran or America. It's gotten to that point now. On the fourth day of the war, I said that there was no way that we could win this war in America, right? And I was 100% right. I mean, when you don't have any targets to hit, because they're all underground, you're essentially just throwing bombs at a country in the middle of the desert, right? Which isn't really hurting the Iranians. They haven't even begun to use all of their underground military bases, right? And so there's no targets to hit, right? Unless you drop a nuclear bomb, God forbid. Because then that puts us in danger. So this is a war that the Americans can't win. What I didn't know at the time was that this was a war that the Iranians also couldn't win. And in my opinion, I now think that the Iranians can no longer win this war either. Because what will happen is that an American can't win this war because a guy in a donkey with an RPG missile can shut down the Strait of Hormuz. These vessels with oil tankers are practically defenseless, right? And it doesn't take much to shut down the Strait of Hormuz. So that could continue forever. But in this forever war model of the Israeli States of America, we've seen it over and over again where the American government, it doesn't matter who, if it's a Democrat or Republican in office at the time, all they do is ask Congress for money. Our military contractors build these missiles. We launch a couple missiles here and a couple missiles there, and the Iranians don't benefit from that either, right? We've seen the school bombings, we've seen the water plant bombings, we've seen all these different things where the Iranians also don't win this war, right? And so, in this forever war model, the point isn't to win or lose the war for the American elites, right? The extremely rich media figures, billionaires, politicians. The only thing that they care about is sustaining that petrodollar system. And so pointing the gun at the people that are going away from that is the whole point of this war. It doesn't matter if they win or lose, because if you're a country like North Korea, who actually does have nuclear warheads, like this AI picture, and you launch it at the Americans in South Korea, you don't do anything to that country because they don't have oil reserves.